Hey guys, this is Hell Hades. This is a Raid Shadow Legends video. Guys, I'm on the Testy account. Yeah, I'm on the test server. Thanks, Raid, for giving us some access to this. What we're doing here, we're going to be taking a look today at Hard Spider. Yeah, on the test server, we've got the new hard mode dungeons. I've also got the new legendary style starter champions. Yeah, so they're all in here, all the Supremes. So you're going to see a whole bunch of videos over the next couple of days looking at hard mode dungeons, looking at these new Supreme legendaries. I guess comment down below which do you want to see kind of in priority, because obviously it's quite a lot of videos that we can be pumping out right now. But for this particular one, I'm going to focus in on the first dungeon here, which is going to be Spider. And I'm quite keen to see, obviously you've got the chance to get mythical items. Doesn't really give you anything obvious. Where does it even tell us? I guess it shows up here. It doesn't really tell me much about the fact that there's a change, really. Like it's not obvious to someone who doesn't know what's going on that you could actually get something mythical here versus, you know, just being on normal Spider. So I guess, yeah, you got to click into it. But anyway, we want to see how it scales. I'd like to see what it looks like compared to my normal team that I run now. Perhaps I'll try that first. So I'm expecting, because I can't turn me to control this bad boy, at level 1, I'm expecting to just get nuked because I can't do the Cold Heart turn me to drops. Doesn't mean that Cold Hearts won't be good, by the way, because you still get the enemy max HP hits. But on level 1, burns go out. I'm interested to see what happens when a Spiderling moves. It still burns the enemy for more damage. This was a question that came up on my previous YouTube video. Damn, level 1 we just nuked. 18 seconds. Okay. I wonder if level 1 gives me better gear than level 25. We won't know this stuff until we can data mine, but that was pretty comfortable there. Yeah, I wonder if level 1's better than level 25 of normal, by the way. But anyway, I was saying, as a Spiderling moves that's got a burn on it, it does the 3% HP burn, but heals the main Spider 1%. So you still get that 2% benefit. So it's still a benefit in a massive way to bring HP burn to this fight. I'm surprised by how slow the main Spider was there for level 1. I thought I thought the Cold Hearts would basically be worthless in this fight, but early levels still very good. You see all that chunk of heal, so we ignite all those burns. That's great, and then it heals back a third of the damage basically. Level 2 we smack, same team. Okay. At what level does this team need to be changed up for something different? Starting to get faster now. It's got just about 9.5 million health points. You can see that by the 9.4 million health points. You can see that by the amount of damage we're doing with our enemy max HP smacks. This might be the first one where it doesn't work. No, it still works. Okay. So stage 3 down with the same squad. Now, it seems to me, because this Spider is definitely going to start taking turns and start smacking us, we're going to need tankier champions in our builds. We're going to need potentially champions that can destroy the Spiderlings quite quickly. And we're going to need enemy max HP hits. So it definitely feels like even at the higher levels, we could well get to the point where we can still completely speed farm Spider. I think this is going to end up being still the easiest dungeon once you've got a squad that can do it. You know, could my free-to-play jump in and do it? No. But then my free-to-play, till it gets an HP burner, it's going to struggle with anything like this. Main Spider now is gaining health. It's like 1 million for our enemy max HP hits. Obviously, therefore, the heals are bigger as well. But you can see, burn is still very legitimate strat. And because we blew up Spiderlings, the boss took a ton of damage as well there. So you've got 2 ways to do high-level damage now. Burns or... 3 ways. Burns, enemy max HP, or straight kill Spiderlings. And I guess once we get to the point where this team doesn't work, I'll start to experiment with just perhaps full nuke teams. Damn, stage 6 down as well. Is this team just going to do it? Do I not need to change my team at all? We're getting much faster now. It's almost at 3/4 full turn meter bar straight away. Here we go. So, there you go. It's taken a turn and we got smacked. So from stage 7, the speeds are significantly more. I guess we'll just throw it onto stage 10 and see just how fast this main spider is. It's basically full turn meter bar. My Cold Heart goes first, my slowest one. No, sorry, my fastest one. But the spider is basically going straight after that. Tunisia goes before. So does my Theodore. So does my Kymar. So Kymar in this comp is still quicker than the main spider, but it's very, very close. This will give us an idea of speed. This is my... Which one is it? Kymar 2. So the main spider on stage 10... my Kymar's a 248 speed. So it's going to be somewhere high, maybe 240s, something like that. In order to... Yeah, it's going to be somewhere around that type of speed, 245 maybe. So I'm just going in with a big boy team, see if we can take this down before we start trying to look at easier teams. But what I'm thinking here is, in fact, my Krizia's too quick. I'm thinking that you're going to want to do enemy max HP hits like we've got here with Krizia. Hex on the Spiderlings is going to be big because you get additional benefit, but obviously the spider is going to heal. So let's just restart that. Interesting. I wonder if you actually want to be quicker than the spider. I think you probably want to be slower than the spider because it's so quick. Basically going to get a turn anyway. When it gets a turn, it's going to eat up all these spiderlings. I think we're just going to go strengthen instead here. Take the hit. My Cupidus gives a little tickle back, and he is powerful. He hit for 17k. So I think we're going to go drop defense and weaken on the spiderlings. Brogni can just improve my shield for now, plus hits. Cupidus then brings in the smack alongside. Oh, look. Lots of damage when we kill spiderlings. Burns are out there as well. Get Hex out there now. Just basically a combination of killing all the spiderlings over and over. Look at that. That's the way this is going to be quick, I think. Let the spider have a turn and then just nail the spiderlings over and over. Burns are good damage. But yeah, it looks like nailing spiderlings is probably even better. Go for a double enemy max HP hits. Cupidus comes in. So I wonder what the single target... The single target one here is probably way worse because I just want to kill spiderlings. So we pop the spiderlings, do some damage. The more that are dead, the less health he regains and the less damage he's going to do to us. We are already getting a bit low though, honestly. Get shield going again. So that I drop defense on the boss. Don't need to reach. I guess I can. Got debuffs. Look, the one shot there. That's a lot of damage. Cupidus comes back in. Yeah, the hit on the boss compared to the hit if we were killing spiderlings is just no point. Just want people that are doing... It's almost like back in the day, where it was like, you know, early level stuff. Get yourself AoE nukers. You need that, but the ramped up version of an AoE nuker. Look at the Krizia damage there, 10 mil. So I think that's going to be the way to go. I think actually just blasting spiderlings might just be the way to go versus like burn strats and combo strats. Maybe a combo strat as well, but I think just blowing them up is going to be your best strat. But this spider at level 10 hits really hard. So you're probably going to need stuff like protection or bolster sets or something like that. Otherwise, you're just going to get one shot. Okay, we're going to switch to hopefully what's a bit more of an accessible team. I don't know if we're going to do it, honestly, but I just want to kind of give you an idea of what might work. So a couple of enemy max HPs, but they're AoE, so Husk, Royal Guard type of champions. I think Husk will be good here because you can just build him tankier. Lydia for drop defense and weaken. I think we're going to need that to beat up the spiderlings. We're fully focused on spiderlings rather than main boss in terms of our damage here. Everybody is slower than the spider. I want the spider to have a turn. We tank the first hit, then we go. Renegade is a reset champion here. Bogoth is basically just in there to try and heal up some of my team as we take damage. So main spider, eat your spiderlings, have a turn, give us an absolute smack through a pretty big shield set. Renegade, honestly, we've got like about 70, 80k worth of health on our Renegade here in a shield set. Drop defense and weaken goes out. I do not want to reset yet. I think my Renegade's too quick. Let's get out our provoke. Enemy max HP smacked 1. Enemy max HP smacked 2. Now, as long as this kills all the spiderlings, the next hit from the spider is going to be weak. Plus, when we kill these spiderlings, it's going to do a ton of damage. Smack, look at that. So half healthed it. That's good news. Means that a reset should pretty much get us there. So I need my Lydia. I actually just need to speed tune it better so that Renegade would come in there ahead of my Lydia. But then we just do the reset on our team. So obviously now I'm out of sync. I would want Lydia to go before these enemy max HPers. Let's see if this is going to work anyway. I don't think it will. We're not doing as much damage because Lydia didn't go in between. But damn, we're close. And he needs an extra turn as well. Now we're going to be dead. Okay. We're damn close. Just need some speed tuning on this. Okay, make some tweaks. So I actually figured, is Vodolf doing anything here? I don't know if he really was. Maybe it's my position of him, but I think by the time we need him, like, it's job done. So I'm actually wondering if we got Coldheart comes in early, nukes the boss. We then do our rotation. Then we reset with Renegade and we go again. So we take the nuke. We're already at over half health down. That's actually quite bad. Much worse than I thought. A1 here. Maybe I need a regen set, but we need that shield as well. I'm not sure. Enemy max HP, 1.3 million. That's max. Drop defense and weaken. We still need on these spiderlings because it's spiderlings that do the damage here. Enemy max HP. Into enemy max HP. Hopefully they're all dead. Yes. People are still alive, just. It's on the scrapes of being good, honestly. Reset. Into Coldheart again. We've got one more turn before our Heartseeker is back, which sucks. Yeah, maybe it's not Renegade we need. Maybe it's actually a Kymar, because the reset's just not quite enough. We're one turn off at everybody, which means we've got to take another full hit. So Renegade, although I'd love it to be the cheap source Renegade, the only way it is basically if we survive a whole nother rotation. Another rotation, which I think is pretty unlikely. So if this was Kymar, then straight up we go back into enemy max HP and we nuke again, which is fine. Oh, so close. It's so close. But I was hoping to do it with a bunch of kind of cheaper champs, but I think we're going to have to throw a Kymar in. Okay, we're going to throw Kymar now into the kind of big boy shield set. 84k health. So we're giving ourselves a decent shield here. Quite quick as well. Then we go into our nukes. So let's see how this rocks. Is it enough? Take the hits. Just about. Kymar, I've said to open with your A1. We're then going to the Heartseeker nuke. 1.2 million without drop defense and weaken. Perhaps I should have waited, actually. Nuke. Into nuke. Loads of damage. Survive the next hit because there's no spiderlings there to affect ourselves. Kymar does a reset. And this is going to be quite quick job done. So spider hard. Really without putting too much work in yet. 35 second. That'll be an auto farm. Obviously Kymar or a reset champion is important to make that work. Unless you could just bring in potentially, instead of Coldheart, like more enemy max HP champions, honestly, it might just be the way to go. And obviously, you know, people like Krizia and that do the job. Burns are definitely an option, but I feel like straight up enemy max HP nuking is going to be the way to do it. And we can get ourselves a speed farm on hard spider quite comfortably, I think, early on. So there you go, guys. I've been Hell Hades, fighting the new dungeons. I'll see you later.